Hello my peeps, this is Kat aka Kakibot, and I am here in Edinburgh, a city which seemingly has a food scene that will just never stay still. There are so many new places opening pretty much every month, and on this channel I like to revisit this topic every season or so to bring you a bit of a roundup of all of these fresh new places which not only are exciting to visit because new stuff, yay, but also do need your attention and your hard-earned money to kind of make it on the very cutthroat hospitality scene. In today's video we are going to be visiting 6 places. I hope that you like bagels because 2 of those places do sling bagels and they are both delicious. There will also be a very special place for hot chocolate lovers, yay! And also we will be visiting a nice place in Leith for a tasting menu, fancy! Can't wait! Okay, I hope you will enjoy this video, but for now, this is me stopping talking and let's go have a look at some food. We're gonna start with a local favorite, reimagined. The more Edinburgh savvy ones among you might recognize Ben's Bagels as a new tenant of the same space where Le Petit Café used to be. Well, plot twist, the same fantastic team that used to sling wonderful French crepes has decided to rebrand and pivot from French vibes to a more US-inspired bagel deli. Now, this is your spot if you're after a simple yet satisfying breakfast bagel, a smoked salmon classic, or even something more substantial, as you can customize your order in a way that basically turns your bagel into a burger. They've got vegetarian and vegan options on the menu, and amazingly, they offer gluten-free bagels too. Oops, yes, that is apparently the right pronunciation and I have been messing it up for the past 2 months, is a hot chocolate cafe which has first opened in 2013 in Sussex and is now expanding into Edinburgh with not just 1 but 2 shops. Both are seriously dangerous to anyone who can't quite control themselves around chocolate, like me, because the menu seems almost endless. So many single origin chocolate bases to choose from. You can go from white to very, very dark, hot or iced, with many ways of making your creation vegan, and also a dash of their signature canoopology, which basically adds herbs, spices or fruits right into the base of your drink. Simon chose a lemon zest white, which tasted almost like liquid cheesecake, while I tried one of the darks with a melty marshmallow on top and a pastry for that very necessary dunk. You might remember the name Umai from Edinburgh's food scene. They have previously served ramen and sushi in West End, and now they moved into what I consider a seriously underappreciated dining hotspot, Dalry Road, next to Haymarket Station. Their new home looks absolutely fantastic, with a lot of clean wooden interior and chill music. To me, dining at Umai felt like being on a Mediterranean vacation and treating myself to a luxury night out. The food was stunning, both flavor and styling-wise, so I can imagine this being a great place for a little celebration. Plus, the menu won't let you down in the drinks department either, as they even include one of my relatively niche favorites, yuzu sake, the perfect sweet and tart palate cleanser to accompany you through your seafood night. Margo is a lunchy cafe in Bransfield with enough personality to almost make you feel like you're not in Edinburgh anymore. Like some sort of hip TARDIS, Margo is larger on the inside than you might think when you're walking past. I had a lot of fun sitting in the dim and cozy loft area, which came with the bonus of letting me watch the chef prepare my lunch. I went for the Croque Margot pancakes and Simon tried the beef brisket sourdough toastie, and I'd say especially the toastie was absolutely excellent. Later, we also bought a little cheeky cookie and it was 10 out of 10, so I am absolutely up for revisiting Margo to get some sweet treats. Cannon Mills locals likely did not miss this area's opening of the year, Bearded Baker's new venture called 71 Steps. Unlike the original Bearded Baker, this spot has much more seating space and a menu full of delicious bagels to go with it. I am now realizing that this video has become unexpectedly bagel heavy, but you know, fine by me. I went for the bagel. I really hope this is a community reference. Apparently this is a big crowd favorite, filled with whipped goat's cheese, house-made pesto, egg, tomatoes and walnuts. Saving one of the biggest highlights for last, the absolutely delightful and borderline transcendental tasting menu at Doas. This is a venture opened down in Leith by the same talented people who brought us Purslane, which is actually one of my favorite tasting menu experiences in whole of Edinburgh. The Doas menu is based off seasonal Scottish produce and features a plenty of fantastic seafood, their own take on haggis, the best lamb I've ever had, apparently fed exclusively seaweed on a remote Scottish island, and also multiple dessert courses. Yes, you've heard that right. Let me reassure you, you will not be leaving thinking about picking up kebab on Leith Walk after. This is obviously a relatively pricey experience, but if you're curious about modern Scottish cuisine with a story and perhaps also a great glass of wine, I strongly recommend Doas. They're a bit off the beaten path, so I think they will really appreciate your custom. Yes, we made it through 6 new foodie places here in Edinburgh. What a challenge. No, I mean, I kid. I love making these videos. It's so much fun exploring all of these new places. I always feel like I'm like on a vacation in a whole new city. I would love to hear in the comment section which one of these places you would want to visit first, or if you visited any of them, what did you think? Which one was your favorite? Have you been to all of them? Are you a much bigger expert than I am? Should you take this job instead of me? Well, I'm not giving it to you. I love it too much. If there are any other new places that you would like the community to know about, also leave a comment in the comment section. We're gonna be checking those for the next couple of weeks, and obviously if you're curious about what other people have to say, you know, pop in there, have a little gander. Myself, I gotta say that I really enjoyed the tasting menu, but I also super enjoyed all of these new like lunchy places and cafes. You might think that Edinburgh has like way too many cafes or lunchy places already. Not true. There is like a big demand for coffee and lunch in the city, so sometimes it can be quite challenging to find a spot in one of them, so I always welcome newly opened amazing bagel places, hot chocolate places, coffee places, all of them. I want more of them. I also wanted to point out there is currently a couple of pop-ups going on, quite interesting. For example, down in Portobello, in the Portobello Vault City tap room, which is kind of like a brewery that's specializes in sours. They have so many kinds. If you like sours, this is the place for you, but they are currently running a collaboration with Bandits, one of the best bao buns places here in Edinburgh. So for the next couple of months, you can have a flight of delicious, delicious sour beers to go with some great Asian cuisine. Another one, I think in Blackbird in Tollcross, there's like a sandwich pop-up. They all look delicious. And if you are watching this anytime during spring or early summer, make sure you check it out because they are probably still going on, and these are really fun things to partake in if you're in Edinburgh, kind of like a little exclusive opportunity to try some food in a cool space. Okay, so that is truly it from me. Don't forget, you can always visit me on Instagram, kakibot for my illustrations, kaki blog for pictures of food and just kind of my walks around Edinburgh and my general life here. Exciting. And also, you know that these videos, especially these ones about food, can get quite expensive. So if you want to support my not so glamorous YouTuber lifestyle, head on over to Patreon. This is the address of my specific Patreon account. You can get a monthly bonus video there. Or if you live in a country where my Etsy shop doesn't send goods, you can join Patreon, and every 3 months I will send you stuff anywhere in the world. Win. Okay, now you know where to support me. You know what I want to hear from you down in the comment section. And I think that's the checklist done. This has been fun. Hopefully we're gonna do it again soon. And I shall see you in the next one. Bye.